Are you a man or are you a boy? Men of these days are so weak and so fragile, emotional, is that they cannot even hold lots of women and at the same time. Men who are weak, men who are fragile, who are emotional are men of no character, of no mission. And maybe that person might be you. You see, in this video, I'm gonna be talking about 4 steps that can change a man's life. And listen to this very carefully. Use these things wisely. Do not use these fundamentals as like something that you can do for bad, for not good things. Do it for good things. So what turns a man or what turns a boy into a man is through rite of passage. It's through you doing something that is motivative that can change your life. But mostly, as I see it, men are so fragile. Sure, there are men who are the 1% men who are working out, who are doing all of those things. But you must pay attention to the room. Honestly, a few days ago, let me tell you a story a bit. A few days ago, when I was at school, I've been working on my goals, I've been striving, I've been talking to women, I've been talking to people, being social. I see the environment around me that the boys in my school and in every school are boys, not even close to a man, not even close. High estrogen levels, buying shit food from the store over there, buying things that cannot turn you into a masculine man. So I'm gonna be walking through 10, I mean, 4 steps, 4 things, 4 ways you can improve yourself of being a masculine man. There's one thing: gym. This is the simplest one that you can do for your life, but also the hardest. You see, yesterday I just skipped the gym. I was coping to myself that rest day yesterday was rest. We needed some rest, king. Then on that rest day, I started to do bad habits. I started to sit down for a long period of time. I started to use my phone for long periods of time, which led me to the bad habit. If you know what it is, it led me to a place where it's unhealthy, unusual, and not greater than it should be. So the gym is one of the most greatest thing that you can start, because the gym is the vehicle of teaching lessons. Remember that video I said where it's another quote of the day: experience and the lesson comes from experience, then the experience goes to growth, and that growth leads to something a major successful. So what are you doing today that is making you to be successful? Well, it's the gym. The gym can make you see progress. It can make you see your neck might be thick. You might see that your biceps are tight on your sleeves. You might see your legs are bigger than your trousers you're wearing. So the gym is one of the first thing. The second thing, it might be unusual, is to be social with also women. What I mean by that, socializing with people, it's what turns a boy into a man. You're just sitting there in the corner of the class. Your legs are closing your balls. You sitting like this, covering yourself so no one can come near you. That's not confident body language. In this video, I'm not gonna go into body language, but I'm just telling you from the specific things that you cannot do in a social environment. Like speaking in a high-pitched voice, just like I'm doing right now. Speak in a low pace. Take your time when you speak. Ground the presence around you, and it would lead you to immense amount of success. So being social with women increases testosterone. When you increase testosterone, that's the hormone that can make you drive like a man. You drive and drive and drive and drive and hit your goals. What I have right in front of me, what I have at the back of me, things that I need to complete every single day can determine how you will be in the next 10 years. Be social. Don't just stay in a room, just like in your room, and just watch some Andrew Tate shows and say, oh, I'm a top G. Stop saying you're the top G and just go do the action. There will be some people in here that are gonna say, no, why you look like this? Oh, this thing feels hard. Recently, when I took a bath, I think about the life that I want to live. Then my mind is saying, oh, it's gonna be hard. Then I just said, no. For men who are low status, boys of that kind of being. So don't listen to your mind and be social with women and also with men. Be, how can I say this, competitive. That also rises testosterone as well. This is from a separate topic of testosterone. And the most interesting thing that just popped up in my mind when I just trying to script this video is that it's purpose. Purpose, mission. It's the gift you give to the world. So my gift is to give information, is to give you value so that you can find your life's purpose and go through the right track of being a man who you want to be. A man who is challenging, a man who has purpose, mission, drives, and can destroy you. You not having a purpose, the man you wanna be is currently destroying you. Destroying you like what? Like a piece of paper. Discover your purpose. And one simple framework you can do to discover your purpose is just sit in a room. Pen and paper. No phones allowed. Sit in a room of silence. Let your mind talk about the things it wants to talk about. You do not answer to the mind. Let it relax until the thoughts start to go away. Then you take that piece of paper and write what you want to. What's my purpose? What's my mission? What can make me grow and defeat my opponents? Those are the things that you need to do. And the last one, a man who's with you too in a journey. I currently don't have a friend which are in the same journey as me. Why? Because men are boys, just like I said at the beginning. You choose a man who wants to be with you in the journey. Do you want a man who would rather kill you, or would you rather have a man who could rather save you? Mostly, people are right here with friends that are killing you, going to parties, taking drugs, alcohol, doing everything that is unnecessary for their life. So change the way you believe. Change the man you want to be. Change the person you want to be with in this journey. Because if you change them, just like I did, you will start not thinking about him and you start working harder than ever. It's so disgusting to see men, especially boys, living like this. Men who are living like kings, Spartans, warriors, are the people who are gonna work hard. That's it for me today. Like and subscribe to join this channel so that we can grow and give you more advice throughout. And remember, there's some extra courses that are gonna come which can help you with some of the things you have problem with. So remember what I always say: if you do not feel like going to the gym, if you do not feel like going to speak to that woman, if you do not feel like going to do push-ups, what I always say: hard times create strong men.